in outer space as yet. Its hazards are hostile to us all. Its conquest deserves the best of all mankind, and its opportunity for peaceful cooperation may never come again. But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why, 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win.
We've always defined ourselves by the ability to overcome the impossible. And we count these moments.
The first ever to fly faster than the speed of sound.
These moments when we dared to aim higher, to break barriers, to reach for the stars,
76, you are go.
to make the unknown known.
Liftoff on Apollo 11.
We count these moments as our proudest achievements.
Having fired the imagination of a generation,
But we've lost all that.
pulls into port for the last time.
Or perhaps we've just forgotten that we are still pioneers, that we've barely begun, and that our greatest accomplishments cannot be behind us, because our destiny lies above us.
Now, for the first time, it's up to a private American company, SpaceX, to do the job, using a space capsule named Dragon, sitting on top of a rocket named Falcon 9. Inside, veteran NASA astronauts Doug Hurley and Bob Behnken.
Emotions are running high at NASA as workers are laid off and the last space shuttle is readied for launch early next month. In an interview with the ABC, the commander of the last shuttle flight warns that until Congress identifies the next big mission, it'll be difficult to keep Americans engaged in space exploration. Washington correspondent Craig Murtry reports.
On paper, it's just a resupply mission to the space station, but in reality, it's so much more. NASA families were invited to witness the last shuttle rollout. After Atlantis flies, more workers and contractors will be laid off. Thousands have already gone.
Booster ignition and liftoff of...
After 30 years, the space shuttles will soon be museum pieces. For Chris Ferguson and his 3 crewmates, every test, every simulation is a milestone.
We probably did about 200,000 practice shuttle approaches out there at the White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico, and yesterday was the very last one.
Okay, Fergie, we're starting to feel pretty good down here on the ground about this one today. So on behalf of the greatest team in the world, good luck to you and your crew on the final flight of this true American icon. And so for the final time, Fergie, Doug, Sandy, and Rex, good luck, Godspeed, and have a little fun up there.
Hey, thanks to you and your team, Mike. Until the very end, you all made it look easy. The shuttle's always going to be a reflection of what a great nation can do when it dares to be bold and commits to follow through. We're not ending the journey today, Mike. We're completing a chapter of a journey that will never end. You and the thousands of men and women who gave their hearts, souls, and their lives for the cause of exploration have rewritten history. Let's light this fire one more time, Mike, and witness this great nation at its best. The crew of Atlantis is ready for launch.
Yeah, this is Space. Over to access arm retrack.
Atlantis, this is OTC. This day has been over 30 years in the making. There have been many fabulous missions throughout the years. On behalf of KSC launch teams, past and present, we salute the entire astronaut corps for their dedication, not only for our expanded knowledge of the universe, but for the improvements you have contributed to on Earth. Have an excellent mission and Godspeed.
Fantastic words, Roberta. Thank you very much. Great to your team. Thank you, sir.
And off to Atlantis' computers has occurred. Go for main engine start. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Liftoff, the final liftoff of Atlantis.
Houston now controlling the flight of Atlantis.
At the Kennedy Space Center in Florida, what's been envisioned for years is now becoming real, nearly 9 years after the last shuttle flew.
It's probably a dream of every test pilot school student to have the opportunity to fly on a brand new spaceship, and I'm lucky enough to get that opportunity with my good friend here, Doug Hurley.
Veteran astronauts Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley will be sporting some stylish new spacesuits when they are strapped into a Dragon capsule sitting atop a Falcon 9 rocket, all dressed up for a new way to go. It is the first crewed mission to the International Space Station on a vehicle designed and built by California-based SpaceX, founded 18 years ago by Elon Musk. In the history of space exploration, how big a deal is this launch, you think?
Well, I think it could be revolutionary.
That's former Space Shuttle program manager Wayne Hale.
If it works out the way that we all hope it does, and it starts a virtuous cycle of industry, providing competitive transportation to low Earth orbit, I think it will be great.
It takes a lot of confidence and audacity to pull off a human spaceflight mission, but you also need to be a little bit paranoid that things can get complicated really quick, and you need to be prepared for that.
Dragon, SpaceX, go for launch.
SpaceX Dragon, we're go for launch. Let's light this candle.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff of the Falcon 9 and Crew Dragon. Go NASA, go SpaceX. Godspeed, Bob and Doug.
America has launched. So rises a new era of American spaceflight, and with it the ambitions of a new generation continuing the dream. 20 seconds into flight, stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
T plus 30 seconds into this historic mission. Flying crew on board Dragon and Falcon 9, and look at them go.
Falcon Power